everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a try on of everything I got from the Sephora VIB sale. I am like super excited. I've had this stuff for like almost a week, I'd say by now, and I've been waiting to film this video so that I can try it all on for the first time on camera and get my live reactions. I think I have one of everything to do a full face, except I don't have any setting sprays. So I have my tried and true MAC Fix Plus and Urban Decay All Nighter. And then I don't think I have a concealer, so I have this Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the shade 20 Sand, and I have this brow gel from ColourPop, this Too Faced Shadow Insurance eyeshadow primer, and this Monsieur Big Lancome mascara, just the stuff I've had and used before, just to fill in the gaps in what I got from Sephora. And then I also have like a pair of lashes because I tried on lashes and actually like successfully put them on the other week, and I felt so cool, so I kind of want to try to do it again. So I have these ColourPop Bambi lashes and the Sephora lash glue. I'll probably be doing all those steps off camera though, because they're not new things. Maybe, yeah, they're all not new things, and they're not try-ons. So this video will be solely dedicated to the new stuff I got. If you wanted to see the process of me picking these things out and figuring out what I was thinking about getting but didn't end up getting, and just my rationale for picking these items, there should be a video popping up somewhere on your screen so you can see my thought process behind these products and my wish list for the Sephora sale. And yeah, with all that said, let's just jump into it. This is my giant bag. It's not the typical Sephora bag because I guess when you do like online orders to pick up in store, they just like put it in like some regular bag instead of their default store bag, which is fine. So this is the Kaja Superstars Kit, which online said it was an online exclusive, but then when I went in store to pick it up, I saw it in stores. So I don't think it was an online exclusive. So I didn't necessarily have to put this in my, because I did an online order and an in-store order. I was originally just gonna order everything online, but then a couple of the things I wanted were sold out online but not in store. So I did a split C order so that I could use my coupon, my 20% off on the online order, no, on the in-store order, and then use my $100 off Rouge reward that was also gonna expire this month on the other half of the order that I did online. So you have this Kaja Superstar set. It comes with a blush, 2 lip glosses, and an eye trio. I got this little mini Violet Voss Care Bear set, and seeing the little mini Care Bears and the full-size Care Bear palette like in stores in real life really solidified my decision to get the mini, because I saw the full size, and the full size just was like not as appealing to me in real life either. Like the colors popped less, but the mini still looked just as good, so I'm excited for that. I got this Fenty Beauty eyeliner lipstick kit. It comes with a Stunna lip paint and their, what is it called? Their fly liner. So I'm excited to try that. I've been kind of using the Kvd Trooper tattoo liner like for years and years and years, so it'll be kind of cool to try something else. Why do I feel like my camera is like not focusing? Maybe it's just because I'm not wearing glasses. Let's see what else is in this bag. This is a cream I got from my mom. It's just gonna go in her Christmas haul, so we don't need to try that. It's obviously not for me, but I wanted to show you that I got it. These are the 3 bite items I got. They were all things I'd wanted to get from the last Sephora sale, and then I didn't. I held off, and then this time around they were already like 50% off plus the 20% off of the sale, so I kind of was like, okay, now it's like super time to get them. So I have this Changemaker powder in medium 1. I have the Bite Changemaker Micellar foundation in M70, which was the shade it told me to get when I put in my Too Faced Born This Way shade, which is like, I think my most accurate foundation match is that match. So I put that in when I'm trying to get the online thing to match me to other foundations, and I'm going to get this one, so hopefully it matches, we don't know. And then I have this Changemaker Skin Optimizing Primer in the shade normal, not the shade, but like the normal to dry skin one. They also have a normal to oily skin, but I have noticed when I actually commit to washing my face gets pretty dry, so I don't think I have oily skin. And then I have this little Freck Duo. It's a Cheekslime, which is like a blush, and a little mini of their, or not even a mini, the original size before they made the XL version of the Freckle pen. I have this Kvd Vinyl Lip Cream, which is like, I feel like not quite as budge proof and pigmented as a like a liquid lipstick, but it's also way more opaque and moves less than a lip gloss, so excited to try that. And then the last thing I bought was this Hourglass Ambient Universe Unlocked Ambient palette, which is like a setting powder, and then a bronzer, 2 blushes, and a highlight. So we're gonna use that for sure. And then I have a bunch of samples. I have this Prada like men's cologne that I'm probably just gonna give to my brother, because I don't think my dad really wears cologne. I might give it to my brother if he wants it. I have these 3 like YSL oil in stick lip shines that I'm probably not gonna use. This F-Bomb Electrolyte Water Facial Mask from Drunk Elephant. I like Drunk Elephant, the products I've tried, so I will be trying this. Not like on screen, obviously, because it's a skin mask, but. And then this Cream Skin Toner and Moisturizer. Also excited to try this, but not on camera. All right, so let's get started with primer. So I'm just gonna open this prime up. Does it have any instructions on it? Not really. Doesn't say. So I'm just gonna apply it like I would apply any other primer, and I will tell you guys how it feels. Just gonna like open her up. It's so funny to me when I see like when I open new stuff and it says shelf life 6 months. Like, bro, I'm gonna be using this in like 2 years. No fucking way, 6 months. I feel like even if you like only use one thing, like how are you going through things in 6 months? Like, I don't know. My philosophy for makeup, and this is not expert advice, so don't follow it, is definitely just like, I'm gonna use it until it smells bad or starts separating. Like when I was trying to figure out my contour for Halloween, I tried this contour that I got like years and years and years ago. Like I was in university, so definitely more than 4, and it wasn't my last year, so I feel like it was at least 5 or 6 years old, and I hadn't used it probably in like 3 years, but it was like dark enough that I was like, this might be like the darkness that I need for what I'm trying to do. I just put out a lot of this on my hand. I probably didn't need this much. I think a little goes a long way with it, but anyway. My skin feels kind of like moisturized. It doesn't like feel super primed, but it feels like tacky enough. Okay, also, I'm wearing my corpse hoodie. Okay, also, my hair looks different. My friend Mickey needed a long hair model for her styling class yesterday, and I was like, please, I have like a phobia of getting my hair cut, but if you want to just like do things to it that don't involve cutting it, go ape shit. And so it's kind of like fuzzy and frizzy now because I slept on it, obviously, and it was windy and stuff, but when she got done with it yesterday, I look like a Glee character. Like I look like I should be on a show on the CW. I felt so cool. Like, I'm lucky I didn't have my blue contacts in, because if I had that hair and my blue contacts in, I would have gone on like a manic spree, I think. Anyway, what was I saying? I was like totally going somewhere with this conversation and I blanked on it really hard. I'm gonna open up the foundation and put that on. Primer is like so far so good. My skin feels tacky, it feels moisturized. I'm not mad about it. It doesn't feel like it's stripping my skin, so I probably picked the correct one. I'm gonna put some on the back of my hand. Okay, so this is definitely thicker than the primer. Like a lot of foundations are kind of like liquid. This is kind of like, it's just sitting on my hand in like a pile. It's not really like dripping or moving. I'm going to grab the mirror that I brought with myself over here. And I have these super cute earrings on also. I completely lost my train of thought, I'm so sorry. If you were expecting me to finish that train of thought, maybe I will try to finish it in editing. If I see what I was trying to say, and then remember what I was gonna finish the sentence with. Okay, so color match wise, I think this is all right. Oh, I was talking about how I got that product. I opened it up and I tried to use it, the contour, and it like was like, it was like brown goop and then like liquid, like kind of transparent liquid. Like it separated so badly, and I was like, okay, it's time for this guy to go. And I don't really got all that much use out of it because I think the person who told me to get that shade, like the person who worked at the store, was just not like super in the know, because it was just too dark for me. Like it was kind of like even for what I was trying to do, which was like contour, it's because we couldn't find the right undertone for me, and the only undertone that was like my undertone was like super dark, but then it was like the actual shade was too dark even though the undertone was correct. So it was like, even if I used like the tiniest little bit, it was just so dark that I felt like I was like borderline black facing, and I was like, I can't use this product. It's just like too, it's not close enough to my skin tone. Like even for contour, it's way too dark. Okay, so I don't know if I love this, but like just in terms of the texture, it's also possible that I'm just not used to this brush. Like I don't really use this brush to apply foundation all that often. It's just my other brushes are so dirty, and I didn't think it was good to give this a fair shot with a brush that is like clumped up with other products. So I'm not gonna like totally pass judgment on this. I'm also just used to like I know the thing with this foundation is it's meant to be more natural, and like it's meant to blend into your skin, and you're still supposed to like be able to see your pores and stuff. So it's entirely possible that I just have been wearing really heavy foundations, and something that like is still like letting me see my natural skin shine and my natural skin texture is kind of throwing me a bit. I do want this to work though, because I do like the idea of a foundation that's like more natural for day-to-day life. I don't even know if it like looks like anything on camera, but I really like, you can still see like a bunch of blemishes, you can still see my pores. Like I like that theoretically for day-to-day life, but I just need to find a way to make it like work for me. The shade is correct though. Like this absolutely is like shade matched, I think, correctly for me. At least in real life. I don't know what it looks like on camera, but in real life this like looks correct. Okay. And I think for this like pressing it in is definitely the way to go over dragging. Okay, I guess I think I'll leave it there for now. I could try to build up the coverage, but the whole point is I want to like see what lower coverage makes me feel like, even though you can see all my blemishes and it's making me sad. Okay, I'm gonna put on some concealer off camera because it's the Maybelline one that is not new and I've tried it 1,000 times before. Okay, I'm back. The reason I went with that concealer is I just thought it was a little more natural than most of my concealers, and so I thought it would go well with this combo, and I think that's correct. So it's just a little lower coverage. Now I'm just grabbing the Bite Changemaker powder in the shade medium 1. There's medium 1 and medium 2, and I think one is more neutral and one is more warm toned. I think I got the neutral one. Yeah, the one that's less pinky. This like looks really pale to me. Like if this is the medium, I really am curious about what the light and the fair are, because this is like pale as fuck to me. But anyway, I don't have a loose powder, obviously. I didn't get one, so I'm just gonna use this everywhere instead of just, I usually do loose powder under my eye and then press powder like on the rest of my face, but I'm just gonna do this press powder everywhere, I guess, with the stippling brush and hope for the best and hope it keeps my under eyes from creasing. This does have a lot of kick up. Like, it's not quite as pressed as I thought. Do I have a different brush that would work better? No, I don't. Okay. I'm just gonna press this all over my face, really. I think I like this powder. It looks good under my eyes. It is clinging, I feel like, a little bit to some parts of my face, but I feel like those are places that the foundation hadn't really applied nicely in the first place. And so they were already kind of problem areas. Like, again, I need to try this with like my normal foundation brushes once I wash those, but I can't like I think I like the powder. I like the powder, I like the primer. I'm kind of on the fence about the foundation itself, but I don't dislike it. It's entirely possible also that this would just like all looks much better if I did with a sponge. Okay. You know, from far away, I do look more, I don't know, like more like a person. I don't know how to explain it, but I think just because the coverage is lower, I look just a little more smoothed out, but I still look like a person. This powder also just came with its own little like pressy thing that I could maybe try to use and see if that helps. I just always like, I have like anxiety. So like using these like upsets me because I'm like, they're so pretty and clean. And then you use them and they immediately become dirty forever. And I find that kind of upsetting, but I guess that's just like the way it goes, right? Yeah, like see, that definitely like also upped the coverage of this powder. I almost wish this little like thing that you slide your fingers into was like marginally skinnier because I feel like my fingers are dragging around a bit. Okay, actually, holy shit. That pressing in with this motion smoothed the shit out of whatever was going on. I look HD as hell now, bro. I'm going a little heavy-handed on this. I think it's starting to make me look orange, but that's dope. I love this powder, actually. Yeah, that fixed so many problems. Okay, cool. Very nice. Now I'm going to open this Hourglass. Oh, fuck me. Sorry, I just remembered I have so many liquid blush products and I should have put those on before powdering my face. My whole face, at least. Oh, this is nice. This is weighty. If I can get it open. Oh god, why is it so hard to open? Anyways, this is the Hourglass kit I want to use. If I can get it open. Why is it so hard to open? Why are you so hard to— oh, there we go. I don't know why that was so difficult for me. Oh, she's so beautiful. They had two of these and I was worried one of them might be a little too light for me. So I got this one, which I think was intended for darker skin tones. And first of all, the mirror in this is so HD. I can actually see myself. Yeah, like you would never come up to me and think that girl is not wearing makeup. Like I fully look like I'm wearing makeup, but I also think I still do look a little more smoothed than like, and like not cakey as I do with my normal routine. Okay, so I'm going to grab this and then go into this bronzer shade right here. That just seems to be called 3. And I'm going to cover my blush or my brush and just like, hold up. There's this one splotch of like orange that was like right here. That was really upsetting me. Yeah, I think I pressed too hard with that powder in one spot and it like looks really orange, but the rest of my face looks really good. Okay, cool. Funny enough, I'm going over that one spot with this bronzer anyway. Now one thing with Hourglass is like, this is supposed to be like this is the one that they made for deeper skin tones because their one they made last year for everybody was just not dark enough. And they just only released the one, but it's like, how is this still all you've got? Like even this bronzer, it like is barely doing anything for me. It's kind of bronzing me. But like people darker than me, which is a lot of people, are not gonna get a whole lot of use out of this, besties. Like I can see a difference between one side of my face and the other, but like we gotta do better, we really do. This is a nice color though. Like it's definitely not a contour shade. Like realistically, I should use a less like golden shade to contour. It's more of a bronzer, but it's a nice bronzer shade. Like I think for me, it's like not too dark and it's not too light. But I am glad I didn't get the original, like the light one, because I was worried. I was like, if this one's the one that's made for like deep skin tones, like, and surely it might be too dark for me. And honestly, looking at like the blushes, like this red one might be a little intense for me. But knowing, like I swatched in stores. I swatched them and like the bronzer shade on the light one was like it faded to nothing. Some of the blush shades on the light one also faded to nothing. So it's kind of like disappointing. Also just to test it out, I'm going to take this like finishing powder shade and just kind of like put that like on the rest of my face and see what happens. I feel like makes me glowy at all. Yeah, it gives you like a kind of like really subtle sheen. Like it's not highlighter obviously, but it does give you something. Okay, I'm gonna come back to this for the highlight and to try the powder blush, but I think for now I need to do some regular blush. Sorry, cream blush. I'm gonna open this Kaja set. Okay, that only took a gazillion hours. So this Kaja set comes with these 2 lip glosses, this eye trio, and this blush, which is what I'm gonna concern myself with right now. So this blush like opens up down here, right? It's in the shade number 2 Saucy. Remove film before using. So there's a little film, and then on the top, you just like, I guess like spin it open, and it's a little heart-shaped like sponge. It's like a cute concept. Like I'll give it to them. Conceptually, it's very cute. I don't know how practical this is gonna be. Remove film before using. So I'm gonna remove the film before I use it. Beautiful. Okay, and then you're supposed to just like saturate it, I guess, and then stamp it where you want your blush to be. Like it's so cute. Like conceptually, it's adorable. It's also cute if you just want like a stamp of blush, right? Like you don't want to like blend it out at all. It's cute. It's a cute concept. It's kind of gimmicky, but it's cute. If the blush is good, I don't care if it's gimmicky. And I'm just gonna tap this out with my fingers, I guess. Ideally, like it was my bad that I obviously put powder on under this. Like in an ideal world, you would not be wearing powder under your, you would not be putting cream powder blush on top of powder, but I fucked up, so that's okay. I like this. I think this is beautiful to me actually. It looks super natural. It's very pretty. My placement was kind of wonky, but that's okay. The powder is not helping, but it's cute. It's cute, it's cute, it's cute. And then I'm going to try, we're just gonna put on so much blush today because that's what the girls are doing and I have so many blushes to try out. So then I'm going to grab my other thing. What's the other thing I was gonna grab? Oh yeah, this Freck little duo. And I'm going to grab the Cheekslime in this. It's in the shade Fever Dream. This looks very red. And I'm just gonna like put a little bit on the back of my hand. Yeah, like this is so red orange. And then I'm gonna grab my blush brush and I'm just gonna like dab it in here. Get the tip like super saturated and then just go like up here and on this side. And then just like bounce it until it has like blended. And I'm really aiming for the intensity to be like higher up because I feel like that's how the girlies are doing their blush these days. And this kind of like overtook the color of the other one, but I think I can kind of like blend them together and it'll work decently enough. And I'm just gonna like pat it out with my finger just to be sure. I think I look a little bit crazy, but I'm not mad about it. Like it definitely looks more crazy, I think, on camera than it does in real life. In real life, it literally just looks like I'm just some girl. Especially now that you're wearing masks. Every time I put on insane amounts of like blush to go anywhere, and then I put my mask on and I take off my mask, my blush looks like suddenly like very normal because my mask is like absorbed like 50% of it no matter what I do. No matter if it's all powder or like what the situation is. Okay, over my nose too, because that's like, again what the girlies are doing. The sunburned clown thing is like very cute these days. So we're going all in. Okay, I'm just gonna like tap that out. Cute. I'm not mad. I'm not mad at all actually. And then I'm gonna grab this again. If I can get it open. Why is this so hard for me to open? Oh, it's like a magnet, I see. And then I'm gonna grab this once again and I'm gonna go into the pink shade. I'm not gonna try the really dark one because I'm already kind of looking insane. And I'm just going to get that all over my brush and then just like go over the same spots and hopefully like set everything and then melt it all together. We do look a bit cuckoo. Not gonna lie to you. I'm told this is what's in now. Like I'm not joking. Like I'm not making that up. But this is what's in. And I look insane, but I'm having fun. I always do this. I think I did this at the last one too, is I just put way too much blush on and it like, everything was going well until that point. And then suddenly everything shifted. Now I'm just gonna grab this highlight shade in this very corner. It's a strobe powder in Solar Strobe Light. And I'm going to just like highlight because, you know, I didn't think my face was grabbing enough attention. So I literally look like a tin clown. It's amazing. I love it. Who gives a shit? Like frankly. Okay, cool. Beautiful, show-stopping, stunning, never been done before. Okay, I'm going to set my face with my MAC Fix Plus and then put my Too Faced Shadow Insurance eyeshadow primer on and then I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. I also put my brow gel on because I figured I would get that out of the way. Now for eyes, we have this mini Care Bear palette that I'm definitely gonna use, but probably only in like the colors that make sense with my already insane face. So we got this beautiful palette and it has 6 shades: Secret Bear, Birthday Bear, Champ Bear, Wish Bear, Bedtime Bear, and Harmony Bear. Very cute. Love that. And then I also have this little Smolder Season trio. As cute as it is good by Kaja. So this comes in 3 shades. Smolder Season, which is this dark one. Whatever this, or the whole trio is called Smolder Season, I think. Yeah, the whole trio. So there's this dark one, this like, the dark one's matte, this shimmery like medium shade, and then this like lighter shimmery topper. So I think I'm gonna start by just taking this like brown and just really lightly putting that in my crease because I think it's the closest we're getting to any kind of like neutral transition shade. It's a bit too dark to be like your typical transition shade, but that's okay. Put that on. We're not going for like beautiful here, just like getting the job done. So far I like the way the shadow blends out. It seems like pretty easy to work with. It's not super patchy. You can kind of, I feel like you'd be able to like layer it on if you wanted that true dark color, but right now it's kind of, it's blending out into more of that transition that I was hoping it would be, which is great. Okay, so I'm going to take this Violet Wasp palette and I'm going to grab the shade Birthday Bear, which is that orange, and I'm going to put that on my inner corners. It's a very pretty pastel shade. I feel like these are shades that would really benefit from going and having like a white base under them, just to really make sure that the pastel pops. And then I'm going to take this flat brush and I'm going to go on the shade next to it, Secret Bear, and I'm going to put that on the outer corners. Oh, that's like very highlighter pink and also has quite a bit of fallout, but that's okay. And then I'm going to grab this fluffy brush and just kind of like blend those two together, just to soften the pink and kind of make sure everything like marries each other the way I want. I'm just gonna go back and like re-intensify the pink a bit. And I'm gonna go in with my like pinky and some of that orange shade and hope it like helps it pop. Yeah. I think you just need like the right technique to really make these true to color and make sure like the bright pastel of it really pops out. That's really what I want. And then I'm going to grab this little mini guy and grab Harmony Bear. I'm just trying to use as many as I can and put that on my under eye. I'm not trying any of these shimmers just because they're not, like I would like to, just to see how they perform. But the colors just really don't at all go with what's going on the rest of my face right now. And it's gonna look, you know, I already look insane, but if I tried to put a blue or a green, I think I would look more insane. Maybe I can try for that Champ Bear yellow in the inner corner, just to try out a shimmer. This is not, I'm not going anywhere. This is not meant to be a coherent look. I'm just trying out all these different products to see how they perform. I really like this Harmony Bear shade. It's really pretty. It's very easy to use. It doesn't have, it's like very vibrant without having too much fallout. I'm a big fan of like what's going on here. And then I'm going to grab this pointy brush and grab Champ Bear and put that in the inner corner. It's very pretty. It's very glittery. Might just use my pinky again. Yeah, pinky seems to be the way to go, even though it kind of got the shade dirty because I already had a different shade going on in there. Okay, and then I'm gonna grab this Kaja, I'm not gonna use the middle shade, but I'm gonna grab this like topper, and then grab a different flat brush if I can find one, and just like apply that very gently to the middle of my eye, just for some shimmer and some, yeah, like this is such a pretty glitter. Like in terms of just like sheer glitter action, it's nice. It kind of like, you have to make sure like you're using it on the right look, because it does kind of like, it has a bit of tinge to it, so it does kind of cancel out some of the intensity of that bright pink and the bright orange, because it's not like a completely sheer glitter. It's just like it has some color to it, but I'm gonna tap it out just for like a little bit of something. It's pretty pretty. And then just so everyone can see, I'm going to swatch this on my hand, hopefully. I don't know if it's visible at all. Oh, it's pretty. And then this is this middle shade I'm gonna swatch next to it. I don't know if you guys can see. It's really, I'm swatching it on my already dirty hand, so it's kind of hard. But I'm telling you, in real life, these perform like so nicely. That matte especially, like holy shit. Like this is a fun little useful trio to like just toss in your bag and have like a fully functioning look. Where's my blend? I'm gonna go blend some more. Okay, now I'm going to open this Fenty set. So I think for lips, I'm not going to use this. It's just like, it's straight up just like too red for like what's happening right now. I'm gonna stick to the glosses. So, but I will put this fly liner on right now. I'm just gonna do like a wing in the new style of wing that I've been trying out. Ooh, I have not used a new eyeliner in such a long time. It's so nice to have just a dark color. It's not like half drying out. Like that alone, beautiful. Oh, it's so pretty. I'm gonna be honest, because I've been using the same eyeliner for such a long time, I don't know if I'm just like not used to what a fresh eyeliner is like, because this just might be that it's a new eyeliner and so it hasn't as like dried out quite as much, but I'm just like so impressed by how dark it is and how wet it is and how smoothly it's gliding on. And just my inner corner. And I blinked and fucked it up. What can you do? I'm gonna try to fix it because I blinked and fucked it up. I'm like immediately covering up all of this eyeliner work, or all of this eyeshadow I just did, but that's okay. All right, I'm going to do this other eye off camera. One sec. Okay, I'm back. I also put on mascara and lashes, and I'm going to be honest, this eye did not come out very well. The lashes are kind of separated from my natural lash line, and then also I blinked and the eyeliner wasn't done drying, so it kind of like flipped onto the top of my eyelid. And so instead of just erasing it and starting over, I just like did the same sort of swoop, but a little like nicer on this eye, and now it's part of the look, I guess. This is not my best makeup day. But I will say, so the only thing here that's new that I have to comment on is the actual liner. I like the tip, I like the way it applies. I think I need to get used to how long it takes to dry because I just like, I don't know if it's my tattoo liner has always been like this. Like I can't remember if that one also took as long to dry when I first got it or if it's just dried out a bit. But this one's like a little too wet for me. Like it just takes too long to dry. So maybe that'll just something that will go away with time as it dries out a bit. Maybe I just need something that just starts out drier, but that was like my only real qualm. I'm going to take this tiny little Freckle pen and just put on some fake freckles. So the way this works that I like is, unlike the ColourPop pen, it's not really a pen. It's just this little brush and you can kind of like just like stab your face with it and get like various, this one's way too big, but just get like various sized freckles. And you're supposed to like leave it on your skin for a bit and then like tap it out, and it just looks more natural than a lot of other freckle products are supposed to, which I do quite like. And I think the longer you leave it on before tapping it out, I think the darker the freckle gets. I think just the application of this, I'm gonna need some time to get used to, but it's so cute, just conceptually. I love it so much. I just need to figure out the right angle because I feel like sometimes I'm like pressing it and nothing happens. Cool. I'm gonna leave that there for a second while I open this lip gloss. It is the Kvd Vinyl Lip Cream in the shade Lolita. Put this on. That's a nice, fairly neutral lip for the insanity that's going on. I know I said lip like that. I was like lip. Like I sounded kind of European. Don't know why. I might just be watching too many like European streamer influencer people. So I think I am actually going to start my Twitch channel probably in December. Once because I can't do it in November because NaNoWriMo. But once NaNoWriMo was over, I want to actually commit to like making my channel look the way I want it to look and then actually start streaming on Twitch like maybe twice a week. And I think I'm going to mostly just be doing like simpler stuff. Like I want to do the kind of like window shopping videos that Nisi Pisa does on her channel, but like live and without like preemptively prepping the items I'm going to be roasting. Like I want it to be more of like a spur of the moment, impulsive, instinctive live react. And also maybe not necessarily just dedicated to clothes. Like I can almost do like live anti-hauls maybe as well, which I think would be very fun. So I think I need to like practice with this Freck pen, but I do definitely think it looks way more natural if I didn't like have a bunch that look like I just stabbed myself with a pencil, because they aren't like perfect circles, they're just kind of splotchy. But the actual effect I really like. And then just to test out one of these Kaja lip things, I'm also going to put this lip gloss in Milk Tea on. Because yeah, this vinyl lip cream thing is already drying down. Like I don't think it's gonna go like fully dry, but it's definitely not like a gloss. I think this gloss will be fun. This is a nice gloss. It smells good. It's not too sticky. It's not too goopy. Feels comfortable. It's a nice neutral color. Fan. I like her. I really do. I think that's everything I've tried, right? I'm gonna go off screen and set my face and come back with my final thoughts. Hello, I am back. What I was gonna say before I give you my final thoughts, I was gonna finish my Twitch line of thought. So yeah, that's the kind of thing I'm gonna do. I think I might also do recreating like other people's like crazy or like hyper realistic, or just taking other people's looks and when they do tutorials and just try to recreate that myself on stream. I think that'd be fun. I would like to also do some like just like more chill, just having fun streams, like just like playing GeoGuessr and getting frustrated over that. I can't really play like super like real games because I have a Mac and those are not optimal for most games. I might try, but it's probably not gonna happen for a while because I just don't think Macs can really handle streaming and gaming at the same time. But I might try a couple things. GeoGuessr, because it's like a browser game, I can definitely do, and I want to do that. It seems like it'll be a lot of fun, and I like playing GeoGuessr. It's just like, it's one of those like weirdly addictive things. It's like super fun. Akinator, other like weird browser games like that I think would be fun to do like on stream, especially like once hopefully I have like enough like of like people watching me on Twitch that I can actually have like 2 or 3 people in my chat who actually can play along with me. That'll be fun. I'd also like to do like just like you laugh you lose streams, because I think those are a great way to just like cheer yourself up, is like watch funny videos and try not to laugh. So anyway, that's it. That is my Twitch plans. Final opinions on this look. I actually think I'm like very pink. Like I'm very blushed, but I feel cute. I feel fun. I loved everything I got pretty much, I think. The only things I'm like not totally sure about are this Stunna Uncensored lip color, just because I haven't tried it, so I have no commentary on it yet. I really like the color and the shape of the like component, but I don't have an opinion on it because I haven't used it yet. These Violet Voss eyeshadows, I just need to get used to the formula, I think. Like I think it's a really good product and the price point is really good for the shades you get. I just need to like play around with it a little bit more to really get a feel for the best ways to apply it, the best kind of brushes, the best like technique for blending. But I really do like it. I just need to play around with it more. And I just need to also, again, say with this foundation is I think I like it. I just need to play around with it more. Like everything else I can definitively say I like it. I don't think you'll regret buying it. Those 3 I just need to like try more. This like I just need to figure out the right way to apply it. and like see how long it wears before I really like have a definitive conclusion about it, but I think I like everything else pretty good. So all in all, a solid Sephora haul. I'm very happy with it. I think I'm gonna wrap this video up now. With all that being said, let me know what you guys got at the Sephora sale down below. If you've tried out any of these products, what you thought of them. If you wanted to follow me on other social media platforms, you can follow me on Twitter, on Instagram, and on TikTok. If you like this video, if you could hit the thumbs up button, I'd really appreciate that. And if you wanted to hang out with me in other videos, I post new videos every Wednesday, so I'll see you guys all next week. Bye!